Our proposed research topic is the determinants of FDI into Canada. My name is Sophia Wong.
And my name is Michael Machum, and in our team is also Gaurav Sharma.
Attracting FDI is important for Canada as it creates investment and employment, facilitates transfer of knowledge and technology, and also integrates Canada with the global supply chain. All of these boost the competitiveness of Canadian firms and also increases consumer choice for Canadians. Alarmingly, UN data shows that Canada's relative shares of global inward FDI has declined from 8% in 1980 to 3% in 2014. Clearly, Canada is struggling to maintain its attractiveness as an international investment destination. Our research aims to identify and understand the significant determinants of Canadian inward FDI. We aim to assist the Government of Canada in strengthening and deepening investment relationships with our international investment partners, which is listed as one of Global Affairs Canada's priorities. Our study is separated into two parts. First, we focus on the aggregate inward FDI from 21 OECD countries, including the US, over 1987 to 2014. These 21 countries account for about 90% of Canada's inward FDI. Next, we look solely at incoming FDI from the US from 1982 to 2014, broken down over the primary, secondary, and tertiary sectors of the economy. The US alone accounts for about half of Canadian inward FDI. We've chosen to look at the impact of 9 determinants which are prevalent in economic literature. We expect research and development, productivity, and human capital to have a positive impact on Canadian inward FDI, while interest rates and tax rates differentials, which is the difference between the Canadian rates and the average of the global rates, and also exchange rate volatility are expected to have a negative impact on FDI. Finally, we are uncertain about the impact of market size, oil prices, and trade openness.
Our next steps will be to estimate the relationship between our chosen determinants and income FDI using econometrics. With this estimation, we will then proceed to analyze the relationship between these variables and describe the factors that most impact inward FDI. The results of our study can help the Government of Canada meet its priorities in developing a new Canadian trade and export strategy to attract foreign investment. If we find that inward FDI is mostly horizontal, we could conclude that foreign investors want to gain access to Canadian consumers and markets. In this case, literature suggests that the Government of Canada's policy should focus on increasing the productivity and incomes of Canadians through spending on R&D and human capital. Conversely, if we find that it is more vertical in nature, we can conclude that foreigners invest for the purposes of accessing Canada's goods in order to bring them back to their home countries. If this is the case, the Government of Canada should focus on policies that make resource extraction attractive. If, however, the Government of Canada seeks to diversify its foreign investments, it could focus on the less dominant sector. The most significant implication and benefit of FDI is that it connects Canada more to international markets, and therefore to international societies. This has strong political implications that aid in making Canada a more significant player in the globe.